So I've actually been wanting to renovate my space since last year, but I kept putting it off. So it actually took my pastor surprising me with a stunning 6-foot mirror for me to decide, okay, enough is enough. It's time for the room makeover. And this was the state of my room. The walls were dirty, they were cracked. And then my walls seem to have like a moisture problem. So we're also going to fix that, repaint it with a different color. This time it's not going to be white. It's going to be, he was calling it lint. I don't know if I'm getting that right. Those are my parsley flowers. Can you imagine? I had so many vases. I broke all of them. So now it has to just sit in this way. And yeah, we're going to shop for some more vases. And I need some shelves for my wigs. I've even had to take some of them to the other room because I was trying to like move as many things from my room. I don't want my room to be stuffy anymore. I want it to be, okay, so those are boxes from my brand, by the way. I want it to be as minimal as possible. So yeah, that's the plan. And let me show you, yes, I think I'm going to get some shelves for my shoes. I'm not too sure yet, but yeah, I've had the shelves since I was like 6. Can you imagine? Anyway, so I need to show you how my room looks generally. So this is what it looks like. Vanity mirror, tiny chair. We're going to get a couch, by the way. And then there's this side, which I usually use for filming. And then there's this side of the room, which I don't use for filming because at first when I got the wallpaper, I thought it was a good idea. But whenever I'm filming fashion content and I stand behind it, it kind of makes it look plainty because of the lines coming down. And, you know, I usually like a clean shot. So I ended up having to use this, like the white walls here for filming. And then once in a blue moon, then you see me using this background. I'm also going to get some new curtains. So my old curtains, I had a little accident and that side got bent, and because I'm trying to go for like a new aesthetic in my room, the yellow has to go. So okay, so the major things we are doing for this room renovation are getting POP walls, painting and decor. So these were some of the things we needed. And if you're doing any major work inside your room, please take everything out. Don't bother using a cloth to cover things because they're all gonna get dirty at the end of the day. And another tip I'm gonna share is if you are considering getting wallpaper for your walls, don't do it. Like, it's not worth it. At the time when I was getting it seemed like such a good idea. The wallpaper looked so nice, but taking it off is another story altogether. And even though they are professionals, it's just like a lot of work taking it off before you can paint or do anything. So this was the inspo I was going for the first wall. JC had this idea that we're going to do one design on one side of the wall and another on the other side, and this was the inspo. Now let me tell you something, Ghanaian artisans, even when you're with them, they'll try and gaslight you, because tell me why these people started with something totally different from the inspo. I had to call JC because I was super frustrated before they corrected it, and even when they corrected it, it was still different from our initial inspo, but it wasn't too bad. And this was what we were doing for the second wall. And the idea for the second design was also to get shelves for certain things I needed to keep. So I'm not sure, is this day 2 or day 3? I don't know, there's a lot on my mind, but I showed you the first design they did, which was not exactly like the Pinterest inspo, but I think it will still work considering the color we're going to paint the room to. And now we're doing the other kind of POP, which is like the shelf like thing. Now the issue with this is I feel like they did it way too big, and I'm not sure, like, let me know what you think. Does this look good? I'm here with Miss Amy, and we're doing a bit of decor shopping. Don't worry about the height difference. She's actually wearing heels. No, she's my height, so don't worry. Let me say the colors we are going for are mostly nude brown and maybe cream. And I just found this carpet color. I think it's really pretty. Look, can you see the brown? I'm gonna have them remove it so you can see it better. But it's big. Any. It will not be easy for me. I think it's perfect. It looks like carpets you put in like the hall. It looks it's even bigger than the carpets in our hall. I'm telling you. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the brown in a certain size. And we're about to leave. We finally saw it. So I think I'm gonna get it because Annie's saying it looks really nice. And it goes for 270. So I think it's not too bad, right? Right? So we're currently at the furniture section. I'm trying to get a 2-seater for my room. This looks nice, but it's way too long. It's too low. It's nice, but it's too low. What do you think? It's simple, eh? How much is it? We are checking out the vases, and first thing I see, 20 CDs. That's a good sign because I'm not trying to break the bank decorating my wall. I just need cute pieces. I think I like this orange would make the wall pop. What do you guys think? There's a whole lane. Okay, we're about to check it out. So after 4 days of close marking with these artisans, day 8, because tell me this does not look like a studio. It looks so good. Even though it wasn't exactly like the inspo, I loved it. So now it was time to paint, and I think here is where I'm gonna do the breakdown. So I'm just gonna leave all the details on the screen so you can go through, and let's get into the painting and how it went. So initially when we tested this paint, it seemed too deep. I had to go and get another bucket of white just so we could dilute it, because I was going for cream and white in my room, like earthy tones, yeah. And when they started painting, it looked so deep. I'm like, no, this is not what I want. I started to panic. But the good thing is, as it continued to dry, it got lighter. So, and it got so light, the color ended up looking unique. So I was so excited about that. But as you can see, it looked kind of deep here. And over there, I was just pointing to show that I was going to change the lights there. And voila, guys, look behind me. Look at how nice the paint looks. This is just me showing you how the paint work ended up looking. And I was super satisfied.
The results have blown my expectation. And I know the back is looking like a studio because you have one background, you have another. So if you watch my birthday vlog, I spoke about how my boyfriend gifted me this lovely 6 feet mirror, and I was telling you that I was going to do a room renovation. I had no idea he had everything planned out. As you can see, I've already put like a base here. I went and got a few pieces from China Mall because I wanted to see how they'll look when I put them in the different shapes, and you can't imagine how happy I am that like I have a partner that supports me and has even envisioned how much this is going to help like my career. Because if you don't know, I'm a full-time content creator, so I'm always filming, and sometimes I have to move from Airbnb to Airbnb just to get like that aesthetic look or feel. But now I'm cutting all the costs and I have everything in my room. So excited. Hi, my name is Pinba Perko, and I'm a full-time content creator living in Ghana. I'm also Ghanaian. So if you enjoy lifestyle, travel, fashion content, and a bit of pranks, this is the channel for you. And I hope after this video, you're going to check out some of my other videos. Anyways, don't forget to give it a thumbs up.
It was finally time to bring back all my things to the room, and we did some major cleaning, from cleaning my vanity dresser, which I think I'm going to paint by the way, to cleaning the doors on my closets because like the POP powder got everywhere. And then the next thing was to get some decor items from, you know, China Mall, Melcom, Orca Decor, anywhere I could find them. I found this really cute lamp inside Melcom Spintex, and it was just perfect. I got it for 199 cedis. And the next thing was the duvet, but it was super pricey here, 899. So I decided to move on to China Mall because all the other decor pieces I saw at Melcom I wasn't really feeling. So I went shopping for curtains. I got this for 150 per set, and then I got myself some throw pillows, a ceiling light lamp. Is that what it's called? Initially I didn't even have this in mind, but as soon as I saw it I was like, yes, I have to get that. So the next day I was ready to decorate, and I ended up getting some other things at different places, but I actually didn't record it. So you're just gonna have to make do with this. And I was filling up my wall, guys. It was coming together so nicely. Can you see?
I got this duvet from a page online. It's called Bedsheets and something. I'm gonna put the handle on the screen.
And remember earlier in the video I mentioned I would want to change my bed frame, but I wanted to lay my bed and see how I felt about it, you know, because like if my duvet is going to really cover my bed frame, do I really need to change it? Because this is still functional, it's still strong, you know, and I've been sleeping on this bed frame since I was like 6. Can you imagine?
It actually really matches the bed, and the irony is I got this way before I put on the curtains or the bed sheets. So let me put it. I think it should go to this.
So the next thing was getting my throw pillows together, and I had to wash them and then put them back, because you know when it's just there so many people come and handle it, so always make sure to wash it. And this is how it was looking like. It was looking so cute, guys.
It's time to install the curtain. These are the colors I got.
This looks more like burnt orange. Let me take it out of the pack.
Ooh, it's even nicer than it looks. Wow. It's even much nicer than it looks. So out of pack. It's like brownish bent on
You're
it.
gonna see that it's hanging there 1 second and another second is gone, okay? And I already had this bedside table, this one. I got it a long time ago. I can't even remember how much I got it for. Let me not even get started on this picture frame because I stole it from my home, but I decided later I'm just gonna take it off and get something else. But initially I thought, this is gonna look nice in my room. What you guys think? I put my bedside lamp on the bedside table and it looked really good. Can you see? I think I have a talent for interior decor. What you guys think? Should I pursue this professionally? Because all this is my doing. Like, I didn't even, when it comes to decorating, I didn't even have to look on Pinterest. Like, at this point I was 95% done with my room makeover, room renovation, whatever you want to call it, because after I was done fixing the ceiling lamp and putting the mask there, that was it.
I needed to get to end the room renovation.
Guys, so we are at latex. See, I've really come a long way, because looking back at how my room used to be versus how it looks now, I can't believe it. Like the before and after, even though I was there for it all, I still can't believe it. And I'm very, very happy with the results, as you can see. So I hope you found today's video very helpful, and don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, because I have more epic content coming your way. And I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.